Welcome back, everyone.
Okay. I still gotta find it.
Welcome,
Okay.
everybody.
We're here.
We are here. We behind the scenes. Behind the scenes talk here. We did some setting stuff for the multiplayer, so hopefully things are smoother now for Guude and Pakratt.
We'll see.
We will see. Yeah. What were we doing last time? You guys remember?
I was working on steel production. I'm gonna find my way back over there though, because I don't remember exactly where that was.
Oh, that's a good point.
I think I
Was it
ran
at the
power
coal?
to it though. Where did I do that? I feel like I ran power all the way over there.
Well, the problem with steel production is that you're eventually gonna need coal.
Yeah, there's a coal and iron vein right beside each other, and I ran
Ooh.
power over to it.
That's
Oh.
ideal.
Well, yeah, that'd be perfect.
Here we go.
I know me and Pakratt, we collaborated, which we never do, on coal power, and that was a big success, right, Pakratt?
Totally.
Do we have coal power now?
I think we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Pakratt decided to put it into a box, because I feel like, are you the Borg, Pakratt? Because you're making cubes. Get it?
Sure.
I mean, this is like your second cube you've made so far.
It's really into cubes.
Mm-hmm. It's a flat cube, more of a prison? No. So Christmas is over, but there are still some presents in the world for us to collect and get rid of.
Kind of annoying.
Yeah, horrible. There's still one on the space elevator. Oh.
Oh, do I need water to mine the coal?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think the water's only to cool the coal plant stuff. The power plant.
I walked all over here and I forgot to bring auto miners to make the thing.
So I'm not sure what I was doing. But there's this whole cool big area up here. I could start doing stuff up here. Do we want to consolidate or do something with the current production lines that we have? Because we are built.
It needs to get redone. Really.
Yeah, we're a little stuck down there. Huh?
Yeah. Needs to move to a bigger area and stuff like that. And right now, I'm kind of working on not dying right now. So give me a minute.
Okay. I could like focus on one end product, and then work back from there. Which one do we need? What should we redo? Because I can just start there, Pakratt, and then just work on it.
One end product?
Yeah, like the modular cube or like a motor thing or something.
See, I think all those have components that go into them. I want to save all those components so we can grab anything that we need along the way. So we need them all to split off.
Well, yeah, but if you go for full optimization. Sorry. If you go for full,
Okay.
yeah, you can separate. You probably want to separate because like the big components they produce very slowly, so you have to put out a lot of components anyway.
Right.
So like to do that separate is completely fine because you're gonna use up all that stuff anyway. So like we're gonna have multiple factories, probably multiple lines where we're just making screws. Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, I'm just sitting here watching this thing craft itself. I don't know. I just want to start with the iron production because that's the obvious one. Just start setting up all of the thing. We could just set up all the factory things in order and then just like put them all, and then plug them in later on. So,
Well, you want to.
I need to finish at one piece of research so I can heal. So give me a minute. I need 25 rotors to finish this, and we have 0, which is kind of part of the problem.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of these production chains can be pretty isolated because like we can put in like raw iron, and just have like use 100% of that on just modular frames, for example. We don't have to like do everything together because that becomes very complicated.
I like doing the things together, and then like just sending them wherever they got to go. Just make large amounts.
Yeah, but then
not that complicated.
Well,
it also makes it look kind of neat when you have like lines going everywhere.
Long-range transportation, as well as the construction
chef.
of outposts, is now encouraged.
But I think also because we're doing this with the 3 of us,
and restock or collect
it's a bit easier if we delegate a little bit. Right? Like I'm not gonna mess with Guude's like steel production. Because then we're gonna, it's gonna get physical.
Ooh, it's gonna get physical?
Yeah, like elbow to the kidney physical.
Can it get physical?
Oh.
Let's get physical.
I wanna get physical. Ooh.
Did we all just lose our Twitch channel?
Wait, why?
Because we got physical.
Oh. BNCA'd?
Yep.
Imagine.
I'm actually not streaming, so I guess I get to keep my channel. Sucks for you guys.
Well, rip. Well, you got a copy strike on your YouTube. It's over.
That's true. God, if they took my YouTube channel, I would lose out on a whole $7 a month.
Big goof.
Wouldn't be able to get a Big Mac anymore.
So I mean, look at this this recipe. This one makes 2 modular frame parts per minute. It takes 3 reinforced plates and 12 iron rods. Like, boy, it's not going very fast, Pakratt. We can optimize. Optimize. Yeah, okay.
Well, right now we can look at the amount of iron that we have coming in, and then optimize to that iron.
Well, you also have another iron node over there that we're not even tapping.
Right. All I'm advocating is that we sort of have different chains, because like we can use 100% of the iron on a specific chain, and that way we can all have our own little projects, and we don't have to. We have less like administrative.
Well, yeah.
Time spent.
Well, we can only make as much as we can produce. That's the main thing. Like we are only going to be able to produce from 3 maxed out mining machines, right?
Well, yeah, but then just add more iron. The only real limiting factor for us is our power, and our power is only limited by the amount of coal we can find at the moment.
And the water.
Well, okay, yeah, but there's
Does the water go away?
no.
No, it's not enough.
Well, there is a
in that
big
area.
lake. There's a big water lake thing not far from here. That has like lots of waterfalls connected to it. That it seems very wet.
Oh no, I don't want that. How do I disassemble something?
F,
Yeah.
I think, right?
How do you rotate stuff? Spin. That's right, I got it.
C
I got
and
it.
V. I think it gives you keys on the screen, right? I feel like it does. Does it?
No, it doesn't. Maybe.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it's just scroll.
Yeah, it's just scroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna do modular frames, Pakratt. We're gonna make an isolated chain of modular frames.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
And still just rather like all the screws and all the plates in one spot and send them where they gotta go. Not just a line of modular frames, a line of this and a line of that, and then
You've upset
Well-
the Pakratt.
Yeah, but that but that becomes really hard. That's not. But then, if you want to change a thing, you have to. The whole thing is like, I mean, you could do it. It's kind of like how you do in Factorio. If you have like a band of like resources, you can kind of
Right.
do that. I guess.
What do I make the steel in? I don't remember now. Foundry?
Steel for. Foundry?
yes.
Okay. Missing 10 rotors and 10 modular frames. Okay.
What do you think, dude? Have you been keeping up with our conversation?
I have heard your words. I don't actually know what you're advocating for specifically, though, Arkas, to be honest with you.
Okay, so to put it simple, Pakratt is in favor of making a lot of basic components, putting them in like a big bus, and then defining them when it's needed. And my plan, just for simplicity's sake, currently is just to have an isolated chain where we just feed in iron, and then out comes modular frame, and then it's an isolated chain, and we make all the components it takes to make that end product within that isolated chain.
He wants to make a chain for modular frames, a chain for the next major component, a chain for the rotors, a chain for the next thing, a chain for the next thing, a chain for the next thing, and a chain for the next thing. I just want to make the basic components and then have them go to what they need to make.
So I guess
Like
there's advantages to both aspects. Like you end up getting a backup in Pakratt's way. You end up, well, I guess either way, you end up getting a backup of the simple things, and you can like I don't know. I feel like in Arcus's way, you can better manage the needs. So I feel like you get in a faster production of the end goal product.
Because like in my setup, you would only have to worry about the big iron input, and even screws could be its own chain, and then just have like a box at the end where you just make screws. So you can still have the basic components. You have sort of less of a logistical challenge. But if you want to do the whole bus thing, that's fine too. But then you have to sort of take into account how much stuff you're making every minute, how much you need to take away from that, and then you have to sort of anytime you add something that takes away from the big chain, you have to make sure you make enough of the stuff again. Plus, you might have issues where like your big bus has to be separated into multiple lines of stuff because your conveyors can only do so much per minute.
Then you make the conveyors faster.
Well, yeah, but even
they
then,
get
even
really
then-
fast.
Yeah, but some recipes take a lot of stuff per minute. Like a lot. Like you have like recipes that take like 120 screws a minute. Like
Well, that's not gonna. There's not gonna be any solution to that by not separating them out versus making the components in their own lines. You're
Well,
still gonna need to
the
send
thing
that
is-
many things out there.
yeah, but then you will have to have a bus of like 4 individual conveyors just for the screws to supply all the machines down the line.
One of the advantages I see to Arcus's plan in terms of just not even like gameplay, but content creation is that like you could go off and I claim this iron mine, I'm going to work on this thing. And so like in terms of just us working together as a group, it's easier to delegate tasks that way. And it gives you an area to work in where you're not bumping into other people and messing up what they're trying to do. So there is that advantage
Yeah.
too.
It's kind of ironic because we would work less together because we
Yeah,
have our own
usually
different
you,
things.
I was you want to have one big factory where everything is made. You don't send things
Yeah,
off
but-
to individual places because there's not like a teleportation thing where you can like move everything back together again. There's the trucks, but
I don't know. I'm
the
just
trucks are-
I know we want to work together, but also this is one of those games where it's kind of hard to sometimes work together. Where
Yeah.
you're like, you're in my way, yo. I need space. This relationship's not working.
Yeah, because then like 90% of the content will be like me and Pakratt like bumping into each other for like how something should be. Whereas like if you delegate more, then we can give each other our space. Which I think it would be better.
For steel, is it the same amount of coal as iron, or do you need more of one?
The
think-
recipe should tell you, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I
In
haven't built the
in thing.
foundry yet, so I wasn't sure if you just knew off the top of your head.
So it sounds like Guude has a favorite
equal.
option.
Three. You need 3 of each to make 3 ingots.
Okay,
If
so
you
it's
hit
equal
the
amounts.
X button, X is like your wiki in game.
Okay.
But we can find alternate recipes, by the way. So like I think there are alternate recipes for making steel that we can find from crashed drop pods that we can find in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think having like a better vehicle for exploration is probably like nice to have. For that.
Well,
I
we
just want to
just-
get truck going.
We just researched better transportation. I don't know what that includes, but that was
I'll see if I can
Trucks?
I can make something.
Think.
Okay, do we want to decide now on sort of what framework we want to build our factory in? Whether we want to do the Pakratt method, which I think can look really cool. It's more of a logistical challenge. If we want to play more hardcore, then we could play Pakratt's way, but that would mean more friction, Pakratt. A lot of friction.
Well, honestly, I want to start getting the trucks going and make a depot. If you want to work on the actual like making components, if you want to do it your way, fine. I just think that it would be better to do it the other way. I'd rather just work on the depot.
No, but we have had the most similar conversations about this. It's actually amazing. But yeah,
Right, I want to get my
set as a-
input in before you decide to go 100% in that direction. But if
No,
you do,
no, but I really want to consider your option because I think there are good aspects to it.
Mhm.
For sure.
It really
'Cause
does make a lot of sense to me to just have a like a big, just like separate a big area out because the basic components, there's not a lot of basic components. You just gotta like chug them out like crazy in one spot, have them all go to like 2 or 3 different storage containers, and then just like divvy them out from there. And since there's no height limit really for anything, you can have lines going in all directions from those individual points.
Yeah,
So
but-
you have one have it at the second level. You have one line going. At third level, you have another line going, so on and so forth. That's kind of what we have going on right now in the factory. If you look over there,
I am very skeptical about multiple layered factories. Not only
well,
not,
it's not. It's the factory itself can stay on one layer. The lines to go from point A to point B.
Right.
Like that's exactly what's going on over there in the advanced construction right now.
yeah, but yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
yeah,
Right.
Sure.
Okay. Where are you going to set this stuff up? Because I want to know. I think I want to put the depot there. Now I keep thinking about it. I keep thinking it's going to go there.
If
I'm thinking the depot for where we would be sending like further components, like the quartz and the stuff like that. I'm thinking on that giant hill right over the top of where the iron is.
Sure.
Because wherever you want to send the stuff from there, that's a pretty. We're going to be pulling stuff from the iron anyways. So wherever you're going to be sending components to, that's going to be like the same area, right?
How do you mean? Wait.
That's why I'm trying to get your input here. Like,
Well,
on
no,
top
I just don't understand your question. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sending stuff back to where the iron comes from.
well, like stuff other than iron, like iron and copper are the two things that are in our area, right?
Yes.
All the other stuff would be coming from that hill, because that's where I'm going to send the truck. I'm going to have the truck depot place.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that's where like the raw stuff comes from, basically, is what you mean.
Right.
The raw depot. Okay, sure. Yeah. Good stuff.
Just have a problem. I will need coal there. Ah, crap! I forgot about.
Do you want to?
No. I'm
So
fine.
I don't know how much you've played in single player Pakratt, but do you want
By
to?
the way, I stopped playing single player because I got complaints from some peoples.
You mean me?
Okay, well,
So
Or what?
yes, that too.
Okay.
You both complained heavily, so I stopped playing in single
was
player.
a-
So I've kind of.
I was a little Mimi.
I wasn't
But
memeing. I was sad.
You're a free little bird, Pakratt.
I'm a free little bird.
Is he like the birdie bird?
Chirp chirp. Anyway, have you discovered? Have you ever played with trains yet, Pakratt?
No.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be that's for later. Spoilers. But yeah, no, do your thing.
I know that they exist. I just don't think that I would. I don't think I want to go down the train route. I mean, I think trucks will be fine.
You can't skip trains.
Why can't? Okay.
Well, why would you skip a part of the game? That's like you saying, "Hey guys, we're playing Don't Starve, but we're not gonna go into a cave down below."
We didn't. We barely went in the caves down below.
No,
I
but
was gonna say that. That sounds like something I would say.
right. Exactly.
Right.
Like you're like Pakratt, you're taking the good approach now.
Do it.
Just
Do it,
skipping part of
Pakratt.
the
I
game,
support
like-
this. I support you, Pakratt.
No, you cannot. Trains are awesome. Okay, in any game where there's trains have never disappointed, except for Minecraft. Okay, they suck.
You sound like
But,
Pete Buttigieg right now.
Why? I guess it's transportation.
Though he loves trains.
Well, trains are cool. Okay, as someone who doesn't own a car, trains are pretty sick.
I honestly, if there's a component that's way the frick out there, yeah, trains make sense. I just don't see needing it yet.
No, because we're nowhere near there.
Right.
But, yeah. Listen, we're gonna have trains. It's gonna be sick. Anyway, spoilers. Yeah. Cool. We got a lot of. Ooh, here we go. Tractor takes 5 beacons, 5 modular frames, and 10 motors. So that's our next car.
Vehicle, but yes.
Sure. I feel like a tractor is kind of a car.
Let's see how this looks.
Are you gonna stack a bunch of boxes?
Guess we'll
Well,
see if
this
he
is
does
where-
that next episode.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.